welcome back to another YouTube video. It is the end of August and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, the summer has gone by so quickly and I'm not okay with it. But in today's video, like always at the end of the month, it is my August wrap up. I picked 4 books this last month and I ended up adding in a 5th book because I was finishing up from July a book, so it got added in. Let us get on into my monthly wrap up. Here are all the books that were picked for this month besides, let me just remove Rogue for a second. So besides Rogue, we picked 4 books. We picked Practice Makes Perfect, Twisted Games, Ride With Me, and From Lukov with Love. And let's get on into which books I read and their rating. Starting off with the first book that I read this past month, finishing up, was Rogue by Elle Kennedy. I adore Elle Kennedy with a burning passion. Like, I'm in love with her. I love this book. I gave it 5 stars. I need to know what happens next. Like, I need to know that there's a 5th book. Like, or not 5th, a 3rd book. Like, I am not okay that I still do not know what is happening. Like, the ending of this book still has me thinking about it till the end of the month. Like, I have been thinking about this book nonstop. I'm obsessed. After that, we read Practice Makes Perfect because I wanted a cute short read because the rest of them did not feel like little short reads. Practice Makes Perfect, I adored. It was really, really cute. Will and, oh shit, what's her name? Annie. I love them. I love Will. Just, there's no more I could say. 5 stars for this one as well. I then read Twisted Games by Anna Huang. Again, last names, we get the drill by now. I gave this one 4 stars because it felt too long for me. I managed to read it. I loved Rise and Bridget, but it felt too long. Like, it felt way longer than it needed to be, than it necessarily needed to be. I feel like it could have been done in like 300 pages, 350. This is 422 pages. I loved the plot twist of Rise being the half-brother to Andreas and their dad being the jerk and them blackmailing him so then they can break the marriage law. I loved that whole premise of it. I just felt like it was too long. I read it in a week, which is not that long of me to read a book. Like, that's usually the time span it takes me to sometimes read if I'm on my reading game, but still felt too long. For a romance book too. Like, it does not necessarily need to be this long. Mind you, there are some books I will say that do kind of need to be that long. For Final Offer, definitely think that deserves to be the amount of pages it did, but this one, not really. I don't know if I'm going to continue on with the series or not, though. I do want to read the rest of the series. I don't know when. We'll see what happens. And I don't even have the book, so I have to get those anyways. After that, I have Ride With Me by Lucy Keating. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to pick up this book. It seems like a really good book. I just haven't picked it up. It's also a hardcover, so it takes me a little bit more energy to pick up a hardcover because I don't prefer hardcovers. But I hopefully will get a chance to read this soon. I don't know when though. And last but not least, this is the book that I'm currently reading. I'm only about, at the time of filming this video, 36 pages in, so not very far. And it is a very stiff book. I think it's just the way that it was printed became very stiff. But I am currently reading From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. I so far really like this book. I don't have very many opinions on it right now though because I am only 36 pages in. I will let you know in next month's wrap-up video, which is probably when I'll end up finishing the book, is before the end of next month. So I will let you know then what I think of it. That is all the books that I've read. I'm just gonna stack them back up for you guys to show you again the lovely pile. Ooh. These are all the books I read. Actually did a pretty good job on my TBR this month. Last month I only read 2 books for my TBR. I started the 3rd book, but I didn't finish it. So this month I read 2, completed another book from last month and started a third one, so I'm counting this as a win. Let me know in the comments down below how many books you guys have read this month and what's on your TBR for September, or even comment that in tomorrow's video, which is my September TBR. We're doing things a little bit differently for next month, and I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna be picking my TBR. You'll just have to come back to check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!